What's actually changed for the market?
Well, a lot of the factors that will have an influence on the dynamics of the Asian dollar bond market have changed this year. So, the rising dollar yields and the general concern of the emerging markets. But one key factor has changed is the China bit, which means the Chinese buying power, which is very essential to support the region's dollar bond issuance. So there are two reasons why there has been weakened. One is also ongoing the leveraging campaign, and also the crackdown of the shadow banking. So a lot of money has going back to the balance sheet, and the positions have been unwidened of the dollar bond holdings. The second reason is existing money in the offshore market. The Chinese buyers have getting cold feet, pulling money to buying more because of the rising yields and concern in the market. And the two default recently we have is definitely not helping to recover the sentiment in the market.
Yeah, so sentiment taking a hit, but Caro, in terms of the hit to issuances in the future, what are we talking about?
So according to a Bloomberg survey, 16 out of 26 bankers and analysts we surveyed is forecasting a 16 to 20 billion dollar bond issuance for this month. If we're assuming the upper hand of the region, that'll bring the first half of the issuance to $153 billion, meaning a 4% down compared to the same period of year of last year. So we have Citibank saying at least 5% to 10% issuance down for the third quarter, and we have other market participants also doesn't really look very optimistic of the issuance this year.
Carrie, tell me something here as well. Given the needs of these Chinese companies, what does that suggest about issuance and how far it's likely to fall behind, I suppose?
So we still have a lot of the Chinese companies have refinancing needs, especially for the higher property sector. So according to Goldman, they are saying the issuers will be more aware of the changing conditions, so they will be more flexible and more adaptable.
Exactly. So you're talking about these Chinese property adapting to these new conditions, basically, yeah.
Right. So they will probably, face a shorter issuance window and face more intraday volatilities due to these political events, just like the Kim and the Trump summit. Maybe they will have an impact to the region's issuance in the future.
I'm not sure it's of the same magnitude, but I get your point, Gary.